Oh, Vivian, it's marvelous. Mr. Greeley said I called at exactly the right moment. He's going to give me an option on the entire building.
Well, I don't see why you can't set up your headquarters in the World Oil Building.
Because the World Oil Building isn't in New York, and it's not right across the street from the United Nations.
What difference does that make?
Vivi, it makes an enormous difference. All the big foundations are in New York.
You could do it in Houston.
Vivian, I am moving to New York, and that is that.
Are you sure you've got enough money to help the way you want?
Oh, of course. And now that Grant has agreed to buy my share of World Oil, I'll have even more.
How much money do you have?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Vivi, how should I know?
Well, I think it's important to know how much money you have if you're going to put it all into this foundation.
Vivian, I am very wealthy.
How wealthy?
Darling, if you have to count your money, you're not really wealthy. The important thing is I have made my decision.
Well, you're going to help the world. Who's going to help me?
What are you talking about?
You're moving to New York. What's going to happen to me?
You're coming with me.
Oh, no, I'm not. I've heard all about New York, and I'm not going to live there.
Vivi, New York is a perfectly wonderful place.
Not for me. It's too big. I'm a country girl. I'm not living any place I can't look out the window and see a tree.
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to stay right here, and I want you to stay here, too.
I'm sorry, Vivi.
So what's going to happen to me?
I'll think of something. I always do. Trust me. I love you, Vivi. I'll see that you're taken care of. I have to call Elliot and tell him about Mr. Greeley's building. Elliot's writing a story on me, so everyone will know about the foundation. Don't worry, Vivi. I'm not forgetting about you. I'll think of something. I promise.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh. Here we are.
Thank you. It was very good of you to see me without an appointment.
Oh, that's quite all right. You see, we always try to keep an open door when the matter seems urgent. Now, what seems to be the trouble? I gather it's something you feel very anxious about.
Well, it's, yes, it is, Doctor. You see, I'm very uncomfortable talking about this.
There's no need to worry. Everything that you say in this room will be held in the strictest of confidence.
Yes, I know that, but this is really very terrible.
Just take your time.
You see, Doctor, I hope you don't think I'm being silly, but, well, see, I'm accustomed to an older doctor, and you really are very close to my own age.
Well, I look a lot younger than I really am. Why did you come to see me instead of going to your own physician?
Because you were highly recommended.
Really? By whom?
Oh, Doctor!
Come, Mrs. Decker, there's no need for that. There's no need to be upset. Wait. Here we are.
Oh, thank you. I feel so foolish.
No.
Oh, dear. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be.
Oh, I'm
Feel
sorry.
better? Feel better?
Oh, yes.
Go.
Thank
Keep
you.
it. Keep it.
Thank you.
Why don't we just try to approach this whole thing very calmly, all right? Now, I know that that you came to see me because you felt that you were facing an emergency. Now, why can't we just find out what this emergency is? Mrs. Decker, you are going to have to say something, or else I can't even begin to help you.
You see, Doctor, I think I have the same problem that this friend of mine has.
Well, is this the same friend who recommended me to you?
No. No, not exactly. You,
Try, Mrs. Decker, just try.
You see, Doctor, I am a married woman, and my husband has been out of town a lot lately.
I see.
In fact, you see, my husband was out of town for 2 months. He was out of the country.
Go on.
I'm having an affair, Doctor. And I'm pregnant. 2 months pregnant. It happened while my husband was out of the country.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Decker, I don't understand why you've come to me.
I came to you because you're a doctor.
Well, what is it exactly you want me to do?
Doctor, I think that's pretty obvious.
Oh, Mrs. Decker, there's been a major misunderstanding.
I came here because
I know why you came here, but you shouldn't be here.
Why not?
Now, if you are pregnant, as you say you are, I'm not the doctor you need. Mrs. Decker, my specialty is infertility.
What?
My specialty is infertility. Women come to me when they can't get pregnant.
Oh, I see.
Yes. See, I treat women like you, well, not like you, who come to me when they have problems conceiving.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Well, now, you're really getting a big kick out of all this, aren't you?
Well, yes, I am, aren't you?
Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I can't wait for the party Friday. Wow, that's going to be something.
What party?
The party we're throwing to celebrate the opening of Marshall Oil.
Now,
It's
Justin,
going to knock them on their ears.
you have never told me anything about any party.
This is going to be the greatest party Houston ever saw. From Friday on, people are going to have new respect for Marshall Oil. How's that sound? You know something else?
What?
My daddy started Marshall Oil, and then things went bad for him. I'm going to start up my daddy's company again. Paige is going to like that.
Mm-hmm.
We've been drifting apart lately. Brothers and sisters should not drift apart.
You're right. What are you thinking?
Well, you know, she's got a new dress shop. I've got my new company. We should get close to one another, just like the way we used to be. Tell you what I want you to do.
What?
Of course I want you to be the prettiest lady at the party. I want you to trot yourself on down to Paige's new boutique. Find yourself something to wear. I mean, she's got the latest designer fashions.
Oh, Justin.
And listen, World Oil is picking up the tab. Paige might as well get in on this a little bit.
Well, I've heard that they're so expensive, though, and we spent so much money.
World Oil is paying for it. Enjoy it.
All right. All right, I'm going to go down there this afternoon, and I'm going to pick out something real nice.
You're going to knock them dead.
We'll knock 'em dead.
That's the kind of talk I like to hear. World Oil, you watch out. Here we come.